You hear that wind and rain. Hurricane Helene strengthening as it approaches Florida. Rain is already battering the state's coast. Helene is expected to make landfall tonight as a Category 4 storm, bringing a life-threatening storm surge. People near the coast have been working around the clock, boarding up windows and filling sandbags. Joining us live is John Dailey, mayor of Tallahassee, Florida. Mayor, I know it's been a busy day, a busy week. Thank you so much for making time for us.
Thank you.
What are the conditions looking like right now?
Right now, it's actually kind of calm outside. I was just looking out the window. It's a little bit of a break in the rain, but we know what's coming. And so, it's kind of a wait and see pattern, depending on the speed of the storm and obviously the direction of the storm as well.
Tell us more about these evacuation orders we've been reporting. I know they're in your area. Is it too late now for residents who may not have listened? Is it too late now for them to get out?
Well, it's my understanding that the speed of the storm has slowed a little bit, so it's not moving quite as fast. And so that's going to mean that we're going to have a little bit of a later than early expected landfall. So if we have residents in Tallahassee that want to get out of town, they need to leave like now. They can't wait another minute. Now, what we're also encouraging is that if you don't feel safe in your house, we do have shelters open in our community. If you're in a manufactured home or a low-lying area and you want to go to one of our shelters, please, you do have time to come. But now is the time to take action.
Governor DeSantis says Tallahassee could be spared a direct hit. Let's listen to what he had to say.
The models are nudging the center of the storm a little bit east. And that's significant when you're talking about Tallahassee, because I think yesterday we were looking at an eye wall that was probably just on the western part of the city. When these storms hit, the northeast part of the storm is usually the most damaging.
So, Mayor, let's say that plays out. Even if that happens, I'm sure that doesn't mean you're in the clear, right?
Oh, by no stretch of the imagination. Tallahassee is going to feel the impacts of this storm. If it is a direct hit, it'll be the most intense storm in the history of the city of Tallahassee. Nonetheless, we are prepared for whatever Mother Nature brings us.
We are told from our correspondents on the ground, residents are being warned not to run their generators indoors. That is always good advice. Are there any other safety precautions people should know about as they hunker down?
Well, now is the time to be safe, and it is true. Do not run a generator inside. That is extremely dangerous. Look, the main thing is be safe during the storm, but immediately after the storm, check on your family, check on your friends, check on your neighbors, but don't get on the streets. We know that we're going to have damage. We know we're going to have trees that are going to fall on power lines. We got to let the professionals get out there, assess the damage, roll up their sleeves, and get to work. One of the most dangerous things is when people want to assess damage with their own eyes, so they decide to climb in the car and start driving around town. And we're asking everybody for patience. Just stay home and let the great men and women of the city of Tallahassee and those mutual aid crews that are in town as well, let them do their job, clear the roads, get the power back on.
Mayor John Dailey, please stay safe along with your residents. Thank you for checking in with us today.
Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.